Today, I'm going to take the heart off of this Reese's Valentine container and turn it into SpongeBob. If you remember this time last year, I took one of these and made Patrick's chocolate hot air balloon. And the year before that, I turned one into Heartman, complete with the little guy inside. And this year, we're going to use one to recreate this single frame from one of the newer SpongeBob episodes. It was like one of the in-between frames of him transforming into a little heart. I don't know, but it's super cute. Look at him. So the first thing I did was cut apart the top piece to leave us with just the heart. Then to fill in the bottom of the heart, I started by just taking 1/2 of an M&M's container and gluing it inside. And that's what's going to give us a base to fill the rest of it in with some epoxy sculpt. So now it's all hardened, and I'm going to use some of the sandpaper to smooth all of it out. Now we are finally able to go in with some paint. After a few coats of paint, now I'm ready to use some epoxy sculpt to add a few details to the face. I'm gonna paint it all in, add all the details, little freckles, gotta have those pearly whites. Moving on to the arms and legs. For the hands, I just used some wooden dowels, epoxy sculpt, and some toothpicks. Then I just sanded down the shape with some sandpaper, and then I'm using some Mod Podge to help the fingers look more rounded. Add the paint. And for his legs, I took some wooden dowels and glued them to some doll shoes, which I then added some more epoxy sculpt to build up the shape. Paint those. His darling little socks. Then I just sealed them all up with some Mod Podge and trimmed them down. So in this frame, SpongeBob is jumping up in midair, and I thought to get the same look, it'd be kind of cute if I attached a little spring on the bottom. So for the base that the spring is going to attach to, I'm actually going to use the piece of this old base that used to be on the gummy bear lamp that I made in a previous video. So I just sawed off the post and then replaced it with a small piece of wooden dowel and added one to SpongeBob as well. I also filled in the bottom of the base with some epoxy sculpt to give it some weight. Actually, I think I'll just paint it black instead. Then I painted both of the pegs silver to match the spring, and now all that's left is to attach them all together. And here he is, our springy little SpongeBob guy, all done. He doesn't have a name, but I think I'm going to call him Heart Bob. Just feels kind of right. But he is so cute. Look at him go. He is a bit front heavy, but this was the firmest spring I was able to find that still had some springiness to it, you know? So now we've got our 2023, 2024, and now 2025 Reese's Valentine Tube SpongeBob projects. Happy Valentine's Day! Whoa!